Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Following the lead of many other shows, this year's East LA Cape is going digital. The East Los Angeles Comic Book Art and Pop Culture Expo, or CAPE for short, was founded in 2016 by a group of pop culture and comic book fans who grew up in East LA. Headed by Peter J. Malini, who owns Nostalgic Books and Comics in San Diego, California, the show is dedicated to creating community and bringing together artists and vendors from our surrounding neighborhoods so that we can all enjoy the art that our community has to offer, and to connect you to independent artists so that you can support their work. This is the fourth episode of our Virtual Artist Alley, where we will be highlighting our community of artists and vendors. Candy Briones is a Mexican-American cartoonist who began her career in caricatures at several theme parks in California, while working on small animation projects as a freelance character designer and storyboard artist. Her love of storytelling helped her make her way into comics and games, where she has fallen in love with the craft and began her very own comic and game publishing brand, Taco El Gato Comics, in 2018. Thank you for joining us here today, Candy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
So let's start with I guess the origins. Like, how did you get into art?
Very early on, because I don't remember, but I remember my sister. She would draw a lot when she was younger because she wanted to be a fashion designer. So I would just copy her, and I would just draw on my on anything, on her textbooks and all of that stuff. I just remember just drawing. I don't remember when I started really.
Great. So why don't you tell us what sort of things are you selling, or what sort of services do you offer?
So I have a couple of services I offer. Well, first of all, art-wise, I do like little nail designs. I don't know if you could see it. I do little nail designs. I'm licensed too. I also do caricatures for events or parties, or I just take commissions. I do the other thing I do is the comics, which is like my main thing. And I guess what I'm selling right now is like my 3 series right here, which is Sugar Mommy, The Good, the Bad, and the Bunny, which originally was going to be a game, but I'm actually making it a web series now. The demo is online, but I decided just to put that aside for now. And then I have Taco El Gato, and that's also a series. And I have a coloring book also.
Can you show us the cover of the coloring book?
Oh yes, it's this one right here, and it's one of the characters from The Good, the Bad, and the Bunny. And yeah, this is inside of it. It has little activities. Yeah, a puzzle. Yeah, I just finished it like a month ago. Yeah.
Cool. And you said you wanted to show us a little bit of your new projects, correct?
Yes, which is the web comic, which is it's this story from the game that I was working on, but I'm just making it the story from the game. I'm making it into a web comic, and it's gonna be on WedToons and Tapastic. Yeah. Okay, let me share my screen real quick. Here we are. Yeah. Can you write?
So right now it says Candy has started.
Can you see the screen?
There it is, yes.
Oh, okay. So, let's see, yeah, this is the format on WedToons is like long because you have to scroll, because you can read it on your phone or on your computer. You just scroll down. So it's just in pieces, and this is like, they go by episodes too. So this one I'm working on here is the first episode, and it's a couple of pages. Yeah, but I haven't really announced what date I'm gonna start posting it. But yeah, I'm working on a few, so I have a few to post when I'm ready.
How long do you think it'll take before this one gets published, like ballpark?
Probably a month, because I want to make enough, so because I also do freelance work on the side, so I just want to make as many as I can of these so I have time to do the freelance work. So yeah, I'll probably give myself a month, maybe two, just to gather enough um, of artwork for it. How do I end screen sharing?
I think if you go back to the bottom, it should give you the option, or the top. I don't know where your controls are on your computer.
Screen.
Actually, I can do it on my side.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Great. So tell us, how can people find you?
So you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, um, Instagram, and or my website, which they're all tagged Taco El Gato Comics.
Cool.
How did you get into the nail thing?
I just wanted a little side career. Because I always work odd jobs in between the art, and I work better by myself than with a boss. So I just wanted to have my own little side business. Um, so I just did it because I just wanted to do some art on nails. And I originally I wanted to do acrylic nails and all that crazy, very those crazy designs and stuff, but it turns out that I'm allergic to the chemicals, so I can't do them. So I could only do like regular nail art and manicures and pedicures. But yeah, that's how I got into it. It was just like, I should do this, and I just did it. Mm-hmm.
And I think you mentioned on your social media that you're gonna be doing more Taco El Gato comics, like the actual character.
Yes. So I used to be with another publisher, but I recently got my rights back for it. So, and then I already had like a 10 issue series or story arc of it. So I'm just fixing that up, and because it's kind of older, so I'm just fixing it up, and I'm gonna be uh putting it out there again, maybe changing some story and some art. And there's one issue that I'm just gonna completely remake, because I don't like it. And then after that, it's just gonna continue.
That's really cool. So what's the kind of like the feel, the theme of, or the genre of that book?
Taco El Gato, it's pretty much like a 90s cartoon, like sort of like Darkwing Duck ish, and it's colorful. How would I explain it? It's those typical like cartoony animal 90s cartoons, like Saturday morning cartoons, sort of, but maybe for slightly older audiences. But yeah, I guess that would be more of the theme, like yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's how I could explain it. It's like early 90s, or yeah, 90s Saturday morning cartoons.
That's cool. So where did the idea come from for that character?
Oh, um, I made that character when I was still a kid. So I used to write stories since I was a little kid. I used to have this one story. I was really into Egyptian stuff. And I was making this story. It was also a comic, but it was just like on my little notebook and stuff. And I was really into that. But anyways, it was like an Egyptian story about like a cats, like Egyptian cats and stuff. And Taco was one of the background characters. Like he was just a goofy character. And then I guess as time went by, I just liked that character more. And then I just dropped the whole other story, and I just made uh that character, and I just started building more of that world. And it wasn't Egyptian anymore. It was just Taco and stuff. Yeah. Mhm.
Why Taco? Why is the name Taco?
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought it would sound good. Taco el gato. I just thought it would sound good. And then like a few years later, no, not a few years later, because I named it Taco el gato like way back in the day, like 2000, I don't know, 2001 or something. and and then like years later, like all of the taco cat things, oh, it's the same thing if you reverse it, taco cat, and all these taco cat pictures online and stuff. And I was like, oh. And then that's when I was releasing the new Taco Gato comic. um so it helped. People were interested because it was, the memes and stuff. Mhm. I don't know if you know what I mean. You know the taco, you know what I mean, right? The taco cat. Huh?
Like the gifts?
Yeah. Hmm.
That's cool. So this was
Yeah.
not named. This was not named after a real cat, like in your other book.
Oh yeah, actually, yes. The reason why I made him like a orange tabby is because when I was a cat, a cat. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? In the past. When I was a kid, there was a little a stray cat I used to hang out with all the time, and his name was Mew Mew. And I used to play with that cat a lot, and he was like my pet and stuff. And you'll see that story. Oh, here, I can show you that page in Sugar Mommy. It's about when I was a kid and stuff. But I'll show you a picture of Mew Mew. Mew Mew is pretty much a taco right here. Yeah, that's Mew Mew. Um, and I dumped Mew Mew for a dog. Yeah, so it's, I guess he's loosely based off Mew Mew.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Do you have any other questions, Michael?
No, I guess kind of one of the things that we've been asking everyone a little bit is how has the quarantine or the pandemic kind of affected your art or your selling or like how has it shifted how you've been doing things?
Okay, so um socially, it's affected like me going out and hanging out with friends and stuff. Money wise, um it's affected a lot. I lost a lot of work because I usually do events and stuff, and I do parties, and I do nails and stuff. So a lot of people haven't really been, I mean, everything's canceled. I Sometimes I go to other states and I do caricatures for my friend's company and stuff, for fairs and stuff, and they cancel all of those. um but I'm managing. I still have some freelance work, but I'm still in between, you know freelance work, so that gets difficult. But I find there are ways. There's always solutions to problems. So and then art wise, it hasn't really affected me very much because I'm pretty good at isolating myself and just focusing on, getting some work done and writing and just making art. I think that's what's kept me sane, really, doing that. hmm Other than that, it would be nice just to go to a restaurant, but those are little things.
Yeah, no, better safe than sorry, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
I think that just about wraps it up. I think we can
You
kind of end it
you
there.
want
Thank you so much, Candy, for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing
Thank you.
us.
Sorry if I was rambling.
No, it's perfect. Thank you for showing us your new stuff too. So, I mean, I think I can say we kind of got the exclusive here at
there
the
you go.
Cape Artist Alley. So, thank you so much for sharing with us.
You want
And
you want to give out your links one more time before we leave?
yes,
Yes. Me?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay. So I have my website, which is tacoelgatocomics.com. And you can find everything there. I have an online shop. And then I have the links to the demo game and in the WedToons link for the Good, the Bad, and the Bunny. Because that one's already out, and that's where I'm going to be posting the continuation of what I'm working on now. Then Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, they're all Taco El Gato Comics.
Cool.
perfect. Thank you so much, Candy.
Thank you.